have gathered here today and deliberated on the mistreatment of our colleague, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, by the current administration. Following our extensive consultations, we would like to state as follows: that he, Fred Matiang'i, is Gusi's foremost leader and son, who was a loyal and trusted workaholic in government, cutting his image as a national figure capable of transforming this nation. We loud education CS, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, and other Gusii leaders for their efforts in uniting the Kisii community in the recent past. And we've seen it uh, across social media platforms and mainstream media. It is a positive development to forge Gusii unity among leaders and citizens. That we recognize the government of the day and Ruto's presidency, but it shouldn't be vindictive and always be on the rear mirror instead of focusing ahead. That our colleague Dr. Matiang'i served with unmatched distinction as a cabinet secretary in the Interior, Education, ICT, and lands dockets in the Uhuru administration. That during his tour of duty in government, he contained general crime, banditry, Al-Shabaab, and restored the integrity in the national exams, That we take great exception to the recent attacks on our colleague, which show disrespect for the Gusii nation as a whole. And we therefore wish to warn those that are hell-bent on frustrating our colleague that Omo Gusii is watching and that they will ultimately pay the price if they do not reform. Henceforth, we shall not tolerate juvenile attacks, not only on his personality, but also within, amongst themselves. We desire a scenario where Gusii leaders respect one another and speak with one voice. That we don't expect the president who professes the Christian faith to be vengeful in the conduct of government affairs. Matiang'i was being loyal to his boss at the time through his conduct, and the then deputy president, who had, as we all know, by that time moved to the opposition within government. The president would demand similar loyalty from his cabinet secretaries in the current administration. That throughout the history of this country, since independence, holders of the interior and national security dockets were respected and treated as such. Not what we saw recently happening to Dr. Fred Matiang'i. That the mistreatment of Matiang'i will only serve to alienate the Gusii nation or Gusii community's political support. By failing to appoint a single principal secretary from the community is illustrative of the president's little regard for the Omo Gusii community. Despite the huge numbers that we garnered in terms of votes from Gusii as a region, Gusii land as a region, that Matiang'i has nothing to be apologetic about for his conduct as a cabinet secretary, and like every Kenyan, he should be allowed to enjoy his inalienable rights, including freedom of speech and association. Demanding that he keeps off the media and the politics amounts to repression and a dictatorship. His inalienable rights should be respected. That we ask the entire Gusii community across the political divide to rally behind Dr. Matiang'i and the demand for respect at the national political arena. That is our statement.